Okay, welcome back. This is the third episode of building SaaS from scratch, and in this project, we're gonna create a website hub. So if you are doing a course, you can connect with all the students doing the same course. So this platform will be a B2B platform. So my intention is just to um, charge the companies to have this space as a hub, but mainly for the final user will be for free, so you can just go there and join. So I didn't have time to think about the business plan in terms of how will be the how will be the approach in order to sell for the companies, but I believe it will save a lot of money of them for them just creating this hub. So, but basically, let's focus on the project. So, um, yeah, in my view, we have kind of some steps that we have to be aware. And the first one, and I like to put in documents or even like in Scrum all the steps from scratch. So I'm trying to follow like most professional way. Obviously, this recording I'm not stopping because it's a lot of work to editing and do all that. But I'm trying to be natural and do like everything, and even with the pauses and stuff, I'm not going to edit, and I'm just going to let it go. And the first at the beginning, we created an Azure account, and this is the Azure DevOps dashboard. We are in the first sprint, and we have some core um, features that we plan. We have our MVP product, the business plan. Okay, the problem, the solution. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, MVP. Yeah, this is the MVP development steps. Let me just increase a little bit so then you can see better. Phase 1 planning, define core features, user registration, course group creation, joining basic chat, file upload, and admin dashboard instructor. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about it. So, as the startups, we are creating from scratch, and let's say we don't have much money to start it, start up, especially if you are aiming to open for the public. Will be a lot of users, and you have to have some money to support all those millions of users. And in order to do that, you're gonna scale your application. So I'm not going to get into that right now, but I think we should consider that in order to come up with the architecture later on. But the first step will be uh, not getting too much details in the tech stack, but we have to keep that in mind. Okay, so the core features, user research, this is more about tech, and I believe uh, every product starts from an idea. Then an idea, you do that step that I mentioned before, validate your idea, and then you come up with the business plan, or the other department will run with the business plan. The marketing probably is going to work with the marketing strategy to maybe create. We have some use cases like I believe Dropbox, if I'm not mistaken. Dropbox came with a demo, and then the people was excited about the feature, and then after the uh, like few people send submitting the email saying they are interested in that product, the developer in fact developed the product. That is one approach. So in this case, I'm not going to use any other approach than just creating in fact the SaaS. So I was thinking about the creating a very unique design for the screen, but I believe I really like the design that WhatsApp and Discord are using. Both are very straightforward. We have this will be like a group chat, so many people joining, and in the middle we have the main screen with the messages for each of them, the individuals, and we have the picture, circle picture on the left side. The title would be the nickname or the name, in fact. And but the goal here is that we don't need any like cell phone or anything like that to be exposed, so people can add people by the number that will be um, just a hash number that people can use, and you can select whether or not to show your name, your real name, or whatever. I don't want to expose, because this is a professional platform and people don't need to expose their personal information. So yeah, basically that's it. So yeah, I would say definitely before the phase one planning for the core features will be the mockups. So I'm gonna jump right to the mockups, and I would say I should come here and, for example, create an epic. Um, I would say creating a UX 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 for the application. Good enough for me. I don't want to. Okay, back to work items. Now I have creating a UX for that, and I came here. I can create as a child. Open select items. I can come here and where is new linked work item? Okay, let me see if I can new linked work item. Affected by work item. Task bug app feature. Okay, product backlog. Okay, I believe I can create all the product backlog under this, and I don't want to spend more time with this because there are a bunch of details here that you have a fill out and management things, like the status description for this, creating the UX for the application. But basically I'm gonna go high level, right? First I'm gonna create the epics, and then I've created the epics. I'm gonna create later on I'm gonna create I'm not recording this because nobody wants to watch these videos, so it'll be longer than I expect. So creating the UX for the application, but basically I'm gonna use a Discord inspiration to create this in the middle, all the messages, and on the left the groups that I'm joined. So that's pretty much it. And okay, so I believe this is pretty much it, and I will save some time of you guys. So I have to create all these user stories, like in this case product backlogs for this tool we are using. Maybe it might be different in Jira. So and yeah, this will be this step, we'll be creating all the epics. And when we're done, I'm gonna start creating um, um, gonna start creating the UX, maybe using Figma, um, and then I can start creating the the mockups in the React.js. And I have some ideas to use some tools like React.js, the most recent Next.js framework, and also Tailwind with Hero UI frameworks. So that will be the front end stack. And yeah, I believe that's it. So in the next episode, I'll create um, all the screens using Figma, and then probably on the next after that I'll start creating the React, and then we're gonna spend more time doing that. So it'll be a long journey, but stay tuned and like, subscribe if you want to follow up, and hopefully the startup will we're gonna finish by 2025, and my plan is to finish 2025 and launch before December. So I'll also put it as in consideration in terms of timeline. So yeah, really appreciate you guys, and see you next episode. Bye.